had a crazy dream last night. Crazy dreams. I always have crazy dreams. I know somebody from another dimension is talking to me, but I don't know. I don't know what to do about what they're saying. So I know somebody's talking to me, but I don't know what to do with their verbiage and their information that they're giving me. Look at my hair, my afro. Anyway, so basically, I was. I had a few dreams, but this one was like the last one. It kind of stayed with me even after I woke up. I was um I was in the military or some kind of military. It wasn't the regular army, and I was a higher up in this army, and it was here on Earth. And I don't know what I was, general or something. I don't think I was that. I don't know. I was up there somewhere, but I was still a grunt. So I don't think I was a general. You know, I might have been an E8 or something. Nonetheless, I had a lot of people. What up? What up? I had a lot of people that reported to me, and I remember that we were under attack, and the whole world was under attack by this alien creatures, and I think there were bugs. There were some kind of bugs, right? I didn't get to see them, but they did. You know, they were wiping us out, and we set up this mass attack, right? And I remember us getting suited up, and the squadron that I was in, we had these suits that were like an exosuit. We had some kind of exosuits, uh, but you could like see us, and our exosuits actually hooked onto the bottom of the helicopter. So the helicopter would come and hover. We would hook onto the bottom of the helicopter, and then we'd get taken to where we were gonna go. And this exosuit had all this other kind of stuff going on too. But people were asking, me about what to do. And I remember a woman. She was also, part of our military, and she was giving me a report of. She was like a sergeant or something. She was giving me a report because she had took a squad out, and when she came back, the squad, wasn't anymore. But she was like one of the only survivors, and she said, yeah, they're like bugs, and they got my partner, and they killed my partner. And the place we were at like a large building, and very large building, and we had to like go into the tunnels to where these creatures were. And there was a whole squad, there was like a whole battalion there, and we were all setting up to go and fight these creatures. And I remember this other woman came out, and she had like red on, like red pants and a pink shirt. And she had like she wasn't human, she was a robot. And she had this like you could see this information that was around her wherever she went. And when she walked up to me, I gave her directions on, and was like telling her what to do, like telling her to go gather information and bring it back to me. So she was like a robot being, and she went and did what I said and came back. She was gathering information, and then the guys were asking me what else we needed to do. And I just remember we were getting ready to go fight these creatures, and I had to figure out how to fight them because we were in a losing battle. So once again, when I talk about dreams, and that's all I really can remember, the rest is just a picture. I remember that uh, I had on a brown outfit, like almost like Desert Storm BDUs, and the other sergeant and people who were in my battalion, they had on darker like BDUs, but they wasn't green. It was kind of like gray, like BDUs type of dress, and but it wasn't BDUs. Well, it was BDUs, but not regular. BDUs is battle dress uniforms, but it wasn't like what you see now today. And also, the military that was gathered was a worldwide military. So it was everybody fighting for Earth, is what was going on. I didn't get to see the creatures that we were fighting against, though. But the way the dream went, I'm assuming that I probably will go back into this dream. And whoever was telling me about this existence is going to hit me right back with more information about this place. Uh, because we were on Earth, and the building that I was at, it was I could almost draw the structure, but if I seen it, I would remember it. I'd be like, that's where I saw, that's where we were. You know what I mean? And we were all outside, and some of us were going into these tunnels. And I remember this dark tunnel that a squad had went in, and they didn't come out. And we were all setting up to go back into this tunnel, another squad, except there was a lot more people there, and we had a lot more firepower. And we wasn't sending out just a scout squad this time. We were going in there with a lot of firepower. We were getting ready, like whatever it was that was in there, we were getting ready to flush it out. And so we brought like a whole battalion to go in there with a bunch of firepower, helicopters and everything everywhere. And we were like, all right, let's go. Let's see what this is. So I don't know. It's the beginning of a story that I'm sure somewhere down the line, I'll probably have more dreams about this place because that's the way it goes for me. Um, Whatever is trying to tell me about these different dimensions always tells me about them in pieces. It's always pieces. It's never the whole thing, and probably couldn't tell me about the whole thing because I'd be asleep for probably a year or so telling me about the whole thing. But the more I dream about it, the more clear it becomes. And yeah, so right now it's really interesting because of the way we traveled in our exo suits, and the robot that was at my command and everything. It's very interesting. So that's all I have to say about it for now. But I don't know what it means. It's just a dream for right now. But all of these military style dreams I'm telling you guys about, uh, it isn't coming from me watching movies and stuff like that. These are all very real dreams to me. I see them all the time. And I don't even think I don't know if it's a warning. I just know I'm telling you guys just to, see if anybody else is having the same type of dream that I am. And maybe we can figure some things out. Uh, Once again, yesterday I was saying how the planner is not intergalactic. It's interdimensional. So there would be no doubt in my mind that something could come out of another dimension and attack us. It's just not far fetched. Of course, what I just described probably sounds a lot like the Chris Pratt movie where they had to go into the future and fight these beings. Uh, except, except like I said, we had exosuits and all this other stuff. Not like Tom Cruise exosuits, but I guess in that realm, I guess. And yeah, it was a whole bunch of us had to go out and fight these creatures. So uh, I'm starting to think that the movies are just forewarning us. There's just people who are writing these scripts. They're getting these visions. They're writing them down. They're writing these scripts, and they're going, "Hey, let's put this out there. It's really going to happen, but we want to just put it out there." So I don't know. That's what I think. It's your boy Tone. I'm out.